Om Shanti. Make your foundation of faith strong and remain constantly fearless and carefree, the weapon of all powers. When a guard keeping watch holds his weapons with the faith that he can chase away any enemy or can defeat any enemy with his weapons, he continues to walk in that fearlessness. You too constantly have the weapon of all powers with you. You simply have to invoke it, that is, to be the master of it and order it, and success is then constantly guaranteed. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Welcome to Vikti Parivar. Today is day 15. So just now we saw some of the glimpse and the sharing from Dadi Nirmal Shanta ji. So 15th March is her day. We remember her with a lot of love. She was the Lokik daughter of Brahma Baba, a Lokik daughter, and of course Parlokik father was combined with Brahma Baba. So all three fathers together in one. So she used to share beautiful experiences. So some of them we heard just now, and we are remembering her with a lot of love. She was one of the very, very special jewel. So today's 15. Make your foundation of faith strong and remain constantly fearless and carefree. Today's topic, the weapon of all powers. Now we will listen to Mohini Didi.
Shanti. We all heard Nirmal Shanta Dadi. She was not only happy, peaceful, but very entertaining. Right? You heard her telling stories, and I remember that when first time, like Baba became awake and Bhog was offered, and Dadi Gulzar was sharing the message, and suddenly, like all of us, we became very emotional and we had tears. And she stood up and sat on Gadi. Baba hasn't taught us this. She didn't have even moist eyes, and it was her Lokik father also. And she told everyone, all of us, she said to like control the emotions. So what she's saying is very true, that she never cries. So it is, Baba is talking about the watchman. Baba is saying the weapons of all the powers. When a guard keeping watch holds his weapons with the faith that he can chase away any enemy or can defeat any enemy. Again, it's faith, right? Because before using weapons, he has faith in himself, right? And Baba has given us all the powers. Even if you have sometimes lack of that power, but then Almighty Baba is with me. Baba will help you with that power. Baba always likes children to grow. So many times he just wants to observe, are we using our powers? He doesn't want us to be little babies. We cry, Baba, help me, Baba, help me. Uh, Baba say, no, you use your powers. And where you cannot have, don't have, then Baba will help. Hmm. We always, parents always like child to run around, to play, to, even when he falls, they don't like to help. Let him get up. So many times Baba wants us to grow. He wants us to use our powers. And we keep crying out for help. Hmm. Baba, please help. Baba says you have power, right? So Baba says that will defeat any enemy with his weapons. He continues to walk in that fearlessness. You also constantly have the weapon of all powers with you. You simply have to invoke it. I have power. I have power. Remind yourself. That is to be the master of it and order it. You should try. Invoke that power and say, I'm the master. And you see if that power comes. And success is then constantly guaranteed. One of the power could be just be quiet, right? So try that, and if it doesn't, if it's come and see the benefit. If not, Baba says invoke it. Baba didn't say ask me, invoke that power and see if that comes. Otherwise, definitely Baba is there, right? So all powers as your weapons. Om Shanti. Hmm.
Om Shanti, dear Mohini Didi. Good to see you. Hello, everyone. Avekti Parivar. Yes, so special flowers today for you because I have two. One is the beautiful jasmine, as usual. They're blooming now. Behind it's like almost like springtime. It doesn't want to focus. Anyway, it's nice. And then this is they call it Christmas cactus. So it's not Christmas, but it's starting to bloom again. So beautiful flowers for
Hmm.
you.
Thank
And I
you.
hope
Thank
these
you.
mm, and I hope these flowers keep you well. I'm happy to see you smiling and good health. We don't like when you're coughing or, getting a little affected by the weather. So I know it's different in India. So happy to be with you, Mohini Didi. And I was thinking, we've been watching many ancestor souls. And for me, there's one quality I'm thinking about these days and I'll share why, but Baba mentioned sometimes being selfless. And I noticed that really when we look at Brahma Baba's life, Mama's life, the daddy's life, your life, there's a great sense of selflessness in a sense that all these souls, they have great desire to serve, they're really selfless. And I was wondering, do you think it just comes like that for it's part of their role and you're just like that from birth, or can we become like this? Because I don't know if we're all like this, but I know you and the seniors, you are like that. You're very, very available for the world, you're thinking of the well-being of the world. Is it, if we're not born like this, is it too bad and we can't do anything, or can we become like this?
How do you define selflessness?
I would say, like, there's no selfishness. We're very concerned and motivated by serving the world, serving others. Brahma Baba would wake up at 2 in the morning and feel concerned about the well-being of everyone. Daddy G was concerned with the well-being of everyone. And I've seen you, that if you don't have time for your meal, it's okay. You'll be spending time for others. Daddy Janky. We saw Daddy Janky having breakfast so late because she would put everybody first. And she was not in the morning, oh, what do we have for breakfast? Are we going to have nice pancakes or something? She didn't care. She was serving the world first. And I don't think I'm like that from birth. I had my own desires and we were very concerned with our clothes and having fun, playing with friends. And Baba told us now you have to save the world. And I say, sure, not really. I'll try to I'll just try to be better myself. But now I'm thinking, the yagya is growing. There's a need to serve, and but I'm wondering, what if there's not that flame within me that I really wake up in the morning and I say, I want to serve people. Forget about breakfast, forget about tennis, forget about everything. Let me serve. I don't know if I have that fire that I see in Brahma Baba, in you, and in certainly in the daddies. We've seen them like that. So does it? If it's not in our birth, what do we do? Can we become like this, or were you like that because you, right from a very young age, you told us you wanted to serve the world. You saw yourself very young as an image of divinity. When you came to Baba, you said you felt that you were offering yourself to God and that Baba will be using you for world service. So I don't know, these are very special qualities. And I'm wondering if, you have them or you don't, and you cannot become like this. If you're not a world emperor in the golden age and there are only a few, will that be something we feel if we're not a world emperor?
I think that each one of us can be selfless. And it's not that, of course, some of our qualities are since our birth, and as we grow up as children, a lot of things we have done are really more charity than only for one's own self. I remember we were taught when I used to leave for school, they will give always 2 sandwiches, one for you and one if you see a hungry child, give that sandwich.
Oh.
So sharing and charity had been very much my nature. I feel more happy that if I could share instead of I eat everything. No, I will rather share it with others, and I feel very happy about it. So I think that caring, sharing is a nature, should be a human nature in everyone, but there are some because of their lifestyle, their family upbringing, they have never been able to express that selflessness. So I think that as we grow spiritually, but one thing also is when you are full, then you really want to share with others. So this inner fulfillment, inner contentment also makes you very selfless. But it's I learned from Brahma Baba when I came first time. Dadis told me that he wakes up very early And I was telling someone that even if I sleep very late, sometimes 11:30, 12, but I definitely wake up 2:45, whatever happens. And I say, but I can rest little more, but I will wake up, I will sit and maybe lie down again. But it never happens that I don't wake up because I feel that I have to serve because like yagya, the vibrations, the need of yagya is that we can be united. We all can be just following Shrimad, not this one's opinion, that one's opinion. So in the morning, I woke up and I just say, the vibrations of togetherness is one family. And I think that majority of us have that feeling, but there is always self-interest, little bit about position, maybe power or whatever. And so I just say, Baba, this is what is needed by Yagya. And I know Baba is talking about creating atmosphere. And I thought that's really is needed today. How do we create the atmosphere for selflessness and togetherness? And just I want to see one day that we really are all just one. When Baba says, and it takes me long to create the rosary of 8 and then 108. And I could really feel that Baba has to really, choose the 8 ones who could just be together. No difference of opinion, no self-interest, no power struggle, no status consciousness. I am Baba's server and let Baba use me for service. So vibrations and selflessness also very, very important. So I
Because
wake up, I do that for Yagya.
because one thing
Yes.
is, yes, like you mentioned, charity, or for us, sometimes it is, yes, to do Baba's service, to help, in our city, in our country. And even Baba sometimes says, are you just looking at your city or at your center, or are you looking at the whole world? And I know Brahma Baba was definitely seeing the world. Daddy Kumarka, I know she was like Daddy Janki, also looking at the whole world. I don't know for you if that's something that also grew, when you got your new role. Is that something that suddenly you felt, oh, I really have now to look after the whole world, not just, region, but the whole world? I don't know if it changed for you, but do you think this feeling of really seeing the world makes a difference between the emperor and the king? Do you think that this is a quality that is very specific to those who will be in golden and silver age, really ruling the whole world? Is that the calling they're having?
Yeah, definitely some nature, sanskars or qualities are there which very clearly indicate your future status because, like Dadi Prakashmani was very clear that she will think about every soul in the yagya. We have so many examples that when she got something and they said, Dadi, this is for you, you should use it. Dadi said, no, I will not use it until I will give this to all my sisters or let everyone in the yagya get it. I'm not going to use it. Because she said anyone's greed or anyone's wasteful thought, oh, I like this, maybe I should have this. She said, I don't want any vibrations of that kind in my own self. So she was like big in heart and she always thought about everyone. And then she told Dadi Janki about this. And then I remember that at that time, there were only 500 devasis. At all places, only 500. So they ordered the watches, 500. That is Anki order to give watch to everyone. And next day, everyone wearing golden watch. I said, what happened? From where you all got this? Says Dadi Janki, because Dadi ji said everyone should get it. Then a time came the sneakers, no? So somebody bought sneakers at 500 rupees. Expensive at that time. So others said, I want sneaker too. So now everyone doesn't have 500 rupees. So Dadi got sneaker for everyone. She said, let everyone wear it. So Dadi always thought that everyone should. Anyway, these days, Nivasis everyone gets everything. That day they were giving bag and everyone got 1 kilo, 2 pounds of grapes. Tons of grapes. Yesterday they came and they were telling me that they have another 2 tons and that they will try to cut on Dadi Janki's day. So this time I haven't gone to Tapovan. So they came and said, before we cut it, we want you to come. Because last year I was the one who cut the first, you know, bunch of the grapes. It was so long. So now they also saying that it's very long, still on the branches, and you must come. Then they showed me a cauliflower, which is 4 kilo. One hand, they both were, they were with both hands showing me cauliflower on in photo. So I think that thinking about all, sharing with everyone, this is a quality. You know, there are really some who don't think of others. I got it, or maybe mine, few of mine, but Dadi Prakash Mani definitely had that quality. And same was then Dadi Janki, you know, so, and Dadi Gulzar was definitely very quiet. She didn't get into all this, but yeah, this is the quality of the emperor, definitely.
So
And I think that,
mhm. If we don't have, let's say, that kind of altruism to that
mm,
extent, do you think we can acquire it? And what is the foundation of having that quality of being altruistic or selfless? What is underneath? Where does it come from?
I don't have to think about it, but you know, every day I see, yesterday from Bandara, they brought two mothers, you know, so they were saying that on Dadi Gulzar's day, you know, she brings something which they use for whole year. They cook with that or they cook that. And I was looking at them, I said, you know, when you are incognito doing something, then there is more power, there is more contentment. And Baba also gives a lot of award. Because there are some they keep saying, I gave this to Yagya, I gave this to Yagya. And there are some they are doing so much and they don't want anyone to know even that we did it. So it's an incognito charity, helpers of Yagya in other way. So I think that each one has different qualities, different specialities. So definitely the qualities indicate your future status.
So have you seen this growing in you? Like you mentioned earlier about, yeah, sharing, having two sandwiches, one for someone and one for you. Now it's like millions of sandwiches, but do you find that is something, did you see it changing in yourself? That kind of selflessness or that kind of altruism where you became more and more concerned for the world. Is it something that triggered that?
Yeah, definitely, because especially at this time, our thoughts for the whole world, you know, because there is the violence, there is revenge, there is jealousy, power struggle. So much is in the air, and all people are in the fear of any day, really, whole world, everyone can take out their bombs, and even by misunderstanding, they can start using. So, as far as vibrations are concerned, yeah, serve the world. I don't think of only one country, or it is for the whole world. The purity, the love, good vibrations, and yeah, for the whole world.
So I will continue to offer you those jasmine flowers and not cauliflower. And I will not bring a 4 kilo cauliflower next week. I will stay with these little flowers. I think they're much more easy to offer.
Truly.
And the toli can be small. You don't need to give me 4 kilo toli either. It's good. Little one is good.
No, you will get one, but if somebody is coming to Montreal, we can send you 4 kilo also. I
Yes,
don't
actually,
know
there's a big
if I
group
give.
coming.
Are they coming?
Yes, yeah, they're coming. Do you
Oh,
have, we're trying to arrange, Bumi will hear about it, but we're trying to arrange, there'll be about 50 Canadians coming to the last meeting.
oh, because from USA, a lot of them have cancelled because of
Hmm.
flights and all that. Are they coming by Air Canada?
Yeah, Air Canada. It
Yeah, Air
goes
Canada
the other
is
way.
flying.
Yeah.
Yeah, because many even from America, they went by Air Canada. Oh,
So what toll is
for,
it?
for Corona. Grapes.
Oh, oh, we see. I prefer grape than cauliflower. Thank you, Bumiji. Wow, beautiful. Very lovely. From Tapovan.
Yeah,
Nice. Thank you.
everything is organic now.
It's
And the three
beautiful.
tolis, दिखा दो.
Wow.
Three tolis.
Like Nirmal Shanta Daddy, 3 in 1. Well, thank you, Didi. It's very, very lovely. And I can just even feel the taste of but I want to share them with the world. I will not eat a grape before we share with the world. Thank you. All right. Have a wonderful day, Didi, and everyone in India. And good night, those who are on this side of the world. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.